Welcome to another episode of Entrepreneurs in Fuego. We are documenting the journey of incredible entrepreneurs like Carmen Garza, an accomplished photographer. How are you doing, Carmen?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
I'm doing just fine. Well, tell us a little bit about the work that you do.
Well, the name of the company is Gig Shots, and basically it describes the name of the company describes what I do. I take shots at gigs, various gigs. Originally, I was a concert photographer solely.
That must have been hard to do.
Not at all.
No?
No. Well,
No.
I was a natural. I had already
Okay.
been to 250 concerts.
All right. That explains that.
Yeah.
But I think that the fluidity in when to take the shots and the reactions that you got to get from the players and so forth, there's got to be a little bit challenging.
Timing is everything.
Timing. That's what I'm
is
going
everything,
to. Right.
especially with rock and roll photography. Definitely rock and roll, but as far as that's kind of why I named it Gig Shots. But I've also started doing other types of photography, such as corporate. I do a lot of family photos. There's a lot of families in this city, so they need photographers.
All right, let me ask you this: what is the hardest thing about taking a photo of a family? What is the hardest thing?
Usually, well, the hardest thing would be getting the little kids to look at the camera.
And how do you accomplish
Definitely.
that? How do you accomplish that?
Lots of patience first, and then little squeaky toys or something that gets their attention, and then just pray.
If you have a you know what I'm thinking is, if you have a family of five, right? If you have a family of five, everybody, and you know, you've got the 13-year-old daughter, the 14-year-old son, whatever. Everybody is going to, once the photo is out, is going to look at themselves and is going to opine whether the picture is okay, so long as they look good, right?
Right.
So
Right.
that's hard because you're trying to make everybody look good for everybody,
Exactly.
so that everybody's happy.
And what doesn't happen at the shot will happen in Photoshop. So
Thank goodness for a photo.
Well, and you know, you could spend hours on one photo. I mean, literally. If there's a family of 10 people, which I have done before, there's about an hour to an hour and a half or two, depending how meticulous you are with editing, to get rid of things in the photo.
The photo shoot itself might not be as difficult as the editing part of it.
I think it can be equally as challenging. It just depends on...
Time consuming.
Oh, it's more time consuming.
Right.
The editing is, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, as far as setting everybody up and making everybody look in your direction and not blink and smile the right way. And if they have dogs,
Right.
a lot of people bring their dogs.
Wow.
So there's kids and dogs. So yeah, it makes it very challenging. But I love family photos.
No cats, right?
Well, I'm all for cats, but they won't bring them outside, so.
Let's talk about your journey as an entrepreneur. Did you have this passion for, you have to have a special eye for photography. I mean, you have to be an artist. Not everybody, I don't think, could be a photographer. You have to have a special artist spirit inside you for you to be
Absolutely.
called a photographer.
Absolutely. And a lot of people with their smartphones nowadays, they, you know, because of the cameras.
We're all photographers.
Everybody's
We're all
a
videographers.
photographer. Absolutely. Everyone's a photographer. But I actually went to school, art school, and I have a degree in art and in photography. So when I was a little kid, I wanted to be a photographer.
Gotcha. So which came first, the degree of art or the degree of photography?
The same time.
At the same
At
time?
the same time.
At the same
Yeah.
time. So, but do you consider yourself more as an artist or as a photographer?
An artist first.
Right.
Yeah, an artist first. Ever since I was in kindergarten, I used to draw and paint and do all kinds of stuff. And then I just had a camera, and you know remember the Kodak cameras with the flash bulb?
No.
No, you don't remember that?
I wasn't born then.
Sure.
Sure.
No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
of course you remember, man. You look like you remember. Hey, okay, so
But that's where I started.
nice. So, as an entrepreneur, as a businesswoman, now you have to put that artistry aside for a second and think business as well, right?
Right. Absolutely.
What is the biggest challenge for you as a business individual, as a business person?
I would say just constantly generating leads.
It's hard, right?
The thing that makes it
You have to
difficult.
market all the time.
Right, and the thing is, and I'm sure other people can empathize with me, is that when you're busy and you're actually working, who has time to market? I mean, you have to, you're one person. So, and that's me, I'm a one-person company. So when I'm busy, which I was busy nonstop from October till beginning of January, and now it's like, doom.
Oh, really?
But
It's
because I haven't done any marketing, right.
So you have to get out there, you have to do the marketing.
It's that cycle, just has to keep going
what
again.
What do you find when you market? What is that you find is the best marketing tool you use?
You know what's really good is referrals. Referrals work really well for me.
But you have to still market to those people that are going to give you the referrals.
Exactly.
Because they're not just going to give you referrals because they're your agents. You have to
No.
remind them that you exist.
Exactly.
Which is another form of marketing.
Well, I do a lot of stuff on Facebook, social media.
Paid or non-paid?
Non-paid right
Does it
now.
work?
It's working so far.
The non-paid is working?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
All right.
I mean, it would probably work better with the paid version of it, but right now that's the avenue that I'm going towards, and then I'll work my way towards the pay.
We wish you much success in your artistry, in your photography, and maybe whenever I get a new family, I will ask that you take me. I just got divorced, so I'm gonna get a new family, and so I got to throw away all the old pictures.
Well, I do single
just
guys
kidding.
too, so
I'm just
pictures, single guy pictures.
maybe that works. With that, we're out.